I'm Diana Schwahn from Rehab Guru Physical Therapy. The TPI screen has a series of tests, usually about 10 or 11 tests, and then you can expand on those, and then you can identify the limitations, and then you can give exercises that are specific to whatever the findings are in the screen. So if you're able to see what your physical limitations are, that should help you with improving your golf swing. Next one is middle back rotation, and obviously that is really important because when you do your backswing, you want to be able to rotate your upper body from your lower body, and so we want to try to test that. So a couple ways we can test that. Dave, I'm going to have you face that direction. You're going to go here and get up in your setup posture, and I'm going to have you hold your hips still and try to rotate your upper body. So we're going to see if he's able to rotate his upper body separate from his lower body. Nice. Now normally you'll see a little bit of movement in the hips because that's just part of the golf swing, but we want to see maybe if he's doing really well there. So we're looking at quality of movement and the amount of movement that he's getting. Good. Okay, now the other one, or other direction. Okay, good. Now try to hold your hips real still there. Nice. So he's a little limited here. If you look and see how much he can move, he's limited to the left there. Yeah, okay, yep. So here, go ahead and rotate, good. That direction's really nice, hold your hips still. Yep, good. Okay, so face that way again. The next part of that is that I'm gonna have you cross here. I'm gonna have you try to move your hips independent of your shoulders. This one is hard. Most people have a hard time with this initially until you practice it. So here, yep, you hold your shoulders still. That's always a little bit difficult until you get that muscle memory going. But we want to know that he can separate his upper body from his lower body with this one. Okay, so for this next one, we're looking to see how his middle back mobility is in sitting. So here we're taking his hips and his knees out of this to see if he can just literally rotate his spine, which obviously that's important for your golf swing. So I'm going to have you, you get your arms crossed, so I'm going to have you go ahead and rotate. There we go, good. And here I'm looking at the quality of the movement again, and I'm looking at the amount of movement that he has. Each one of these tests has a certain amount that is considered normal for an amateur golfer and normal for a professional. You're a little limited to your left. Okay, go right again. And he's able to do that really well. So this is a nice way to see if you are seeing limitations in standing. If you look at it in sitting, you can kind of try to differentiate it, how much is coming from the lower body versus upper body.